Hello everybody, welcome back to my Country Sparkles channel. Today I am outside and I thought since my chicken coop is all done that I would give you a tour around it before winter hits and everything's covered in snow. As you can see, it's already fall, so it's looking a little sad, but luckily for you, my chicken coop does not look sad at all. So here we go. Here it is. Here's a nice long view of the whole thing, and I'll just start over here at this corner and just describe to you all the different pieces that we have going on. So this is a clean out door. It can open up leading into the coop, and when we are ready to clean out all the bedding and stuff that they've been pooping on under the roost, then we just open that and we can drag a wheelbarrow right up to there and sweep it all out. So super easy peasy. This is a brooder or isolation coop or dog kennel, all depending on whatever we need it for. So it's a good little, has a good little run area in here, and then that little door goes inside to a little enclosed area that chickens or our dog can use depending on if we're out of town. So we decided to combine it. Brooders are great for new chicks and mama hens who have decided to hatch some chicks. So those are some different uses for that area. And then we've got our large run back here with all of our little ladies in it. Hi girls. Yeah, they're all back here. We've got carabiners on all the locks to make sure animals can't get in. We have raccoons and coyotes and foxes and all kinds of things out here. Hi girls. We put some of our garden scraps in here yesterday. So this is their feeder. We have to fill it up about once a day to about every 36 hours. We have 32 chickens at the moment. Got a dust bath that I need to refill. We put dirt and sand mixed in there, sometimes coal, whatever we feel like. We have another isolation coop in here. As you can see, that door's open leading to inside the coop area, and this is the isolation run. We have one girl in there who has pecked her feathers a whole bunch, so we're just trying to get the girl back before winter, and we're actually going to trade out a couple others that they pecked at. There's our rooster. He's still around. Maybe not for long, we'll see. Then we've got our watering system here, just a big 55-gallon barrel. Got some hoses hooked up to it, and hooked up to that is PVC pipe with watering nipples on them, and so they just go right up to them and peck out some water and it drips into their mouth. It helps to limit waste, and they can't walk through it and make it dirty, causing diseases and stuff like that. So it has worked out for a perfect system for us. As you can tell, we have a Y splitter on there, so that way we have one water inside and one outside, but they're both connected to the same thing. And this is our feeder for our isolated chicken. Here's their ladder going up into the roosting area where they sleep. This is another clean out door. If we wanted to clean out in here, we could. We can open it up and then sweep out from this side if we wanted to, or we can also have the option to shut this door if it gets too cold in the winter and we want to make sure that they stay warm and just need to stay in from outside. So I can move inside their feeder, and I have a portable water also that I would put inside if we needed to shut them in for a day. But this is their run. We have a couple CDs hanging up. As you can tell, for entertainment, they'll pick those and just kind of distract them a little bit. Hi girls, excuse me, Mr. Rooster. Go back out. This is a very important so you don't get locked in. A release latch from the inside. Shut that back up. So there's their run. Nice size. We've got windows. Oh, we also have a window on the inside that we can open up. So we have windows for ventilation. We'll open these in the morning and then close them in the evening. Give you a nice little view from right up front here. That's what the front of the coop looks like. I decided on pink for the trim because I figure it's pretty much ladies in there, so why not? I have all boys here at my house, so I need a little bit of girlies every once in a while. And then here is our roosting area and chicken coop coming in here. These are 2 nesting boxes. Well, actually, technically 8 nesting boxes. I'll shut the door so we have a little bit less glare. It's a little bit darker in here. The lights here. We have a couple automatic timer switches for the inside lights, so those turn off an hour after sunset, so all the girls will come in at dusk to settle in for the night. And then we have another one, the lights outside, on auto timers that they're just hooked up to an app on our phone. So smart switches, that's what they're called. And then 2 hand switches, also one for inside the coop, the Christmas lights in there, and then this one is for these lights right above my head. So that's what we've got going on for the lights. You like how my wood split there? Yay, yay trim. All my trim inside here is white. It's the way I decided to go. The lights are kind of turn them off. I don't know, kind of vintagey, barny looking lights. So I decided to go with from Lowe's. And then let me show you how our nesting boxes work. So we have some room under here for storage. Those are fake eggs that we put in there to teach them how to lay. And then in order to collect eggs, super easy, I have buckets that I'll bring in from inside. They're just ice cream buckets, reduce, reuse, right? So all we do is we open this up, and the eggs, our nesting boxes are slanted, so they will roll back into here. See, oh, there's a couple already rolled back after they lay. So you can just reach in here and you can get the eggs just like that. Or if some got stuck, or if there's a broody hen who's just sitting on an egg, you can reach in here underneath them and get the eggs out. This girl's a little broody. She's a little pecked, huh? Yeah. Do you have an egg under you? No, you're just chilling? Okay. But we can reach in there and we can kick out the girls that shouldn't be in there. Like, she's been kind of broody, so we have to kick her out every once in a while. I have a video about making these nesting boxes and putting them on a slant. At the very end, I showed you a picture of these bars that we added because this gap here was too much. They could have like reached their feet and their wings underneath there, and their heads even. Hey, shh. And scoop out the eggs, and then they'll peck them and eat them. They still kind of eat eggs, but with these bars, it protects them a lot more, and it's a lot harder for them to reach under here to pull the eggs back up. So that is how our nesting boxes work. If you want to see how I built those, go ahead and check out that video. It's building rolling nesting boxes for chickens. Here is one inside brooder, and here's the other inside brooder. Let me show you the one that's empty. Get a good little look at it. And this is all insulated. It gets really cold here in the winter at times, and so we want to make sure our girls survive. So it's nice and insulated. And then I actually have this top piece that can come off also, which makes cleaning easier because I can reach a broom back there easier. Our dog food's in here for when he stays in here. Some extra bedding that we put in there once there gets to be a lot of poo. Excuse my chicken, she's very excited that she laid an egg. She's announcing it to the world, huh? Did you lay an egg? Or am I bugging ya? I don't know, something like that. But so for their poo and stuff like that, we just do a drop litter method. No, that's not what it's called. I'll remember it and I'll remember. So once there gets to be like a lot of poo in here compared to pine shavings, then we just add some more pine shavings and it will absorb more poo. And so we just layer one after another, and then in the spring we will clean it out. And so we have extra pine shavings there and extra there for all winter. Got a step stool so my son can help get eggs. Hi girl, I know you're laying an egg. Am I bugging ya? I got some curtains on the inside of the nesting bars there to help just give them a little bit of privacy, and then I feel like it helps the other chickens to not come in and disturb them as they are trying to lay. So got some, this is just a sheet that I cut into strips, and I cut lines down the middle so they can come in and out. Super easy, super easy. Deep litter compost, that's what it's called. I knew I was going to think of it, so it's called deep litter composting. So if you want to know more about that, I do not have a video on it, but maybe one day. So this is what it looks like in here. So we've got roost bars. This is where they sleep, and they mostly poop when they are sleeping. There's that clean outdoor, like I showed you outside, and there's one that goes to the run where they come in and out, and there's what it looks like on the curtains. As you can tell, they're kind of sloppy with where they use the bathroom. But with the ventilation and stuff, it keeps it from stinking in here. And then the deep litter composting also helps to keep the smell down and everything like that, because the pine shavings will absorb all that moisture and keep the ammonium down. But ventilation is really important also. Okay. Over here in the corner, I have their treat garbage can. It's just a brand new garbage can I got. So I've got some scratch in there with corn, and I've got some mealworms that I mix into. So I'll like get a bucket of that and then put a handful of mealworms in there, which I keep on my nice handy shelves. Down here, ooh, this is a cool thing my husband created. He 3D printed this scooper, because our girls, especially when they first started laying, would lay inside of here right under their roosting bars. And so like, say a girl, sorry girls, laid an egg over in this corner, and we're like, I don't want to climb back there every time. Well, I got this. My husband made this so I could grab the egg, and I can slide it back. I can even flip it to turn it and pick it up. Isn't that so smart? Oh man, he's such a genius. And it's just hooked up to a long painter's pole. So we still use that sometimes. The girls sometimes will lay in here, but not as often. Hardly ever anymore. But, ooh, sorry. In their brooder coops though, if they lay back in the corner, I'll show you this one, because this girl lays. There's no egg in there. But if she does lay all the way back there, look at this, handy dandy. Just put it back there and scoop it out. Put a little nesting or roosting bar in there for sleeping also. Really easy. It's just, you see a triangle piece of wood nailed together and then a long piece of wood nailed to it. So she has a little roosting bar for sleeping also. We try to pull out all the stops for them so they're comfortable. Let's see, ooh, we've got a few. It's egg laying time, huh, ladies? Okay, so down under here, as you can see, it's a big open space underneath their roosting area. We don't have it yet, but my husband wants to build drawers that can, 3 drawers in here, to like massive cart drawers to pull in and out. And that's where, like, one of them will have all this on it, and then another one will have our feed on it. Right now our feed is just in our shop, and we fill up a bucket and bring it out every day, which isn't that big of a deal, but we like having everything contained to one area. So one day this will have a wall of drawers right here that pull in and out on like big heavy duty wheels and stuff like that. So he's really excited about that. That just didn't happen this year. I put together most of this, but I need his engineering genius to build those drawers for me. But most of this other stuff, luckily I was able to do in the summertime when my kids were home. And if you followed me on Instagram, then you saw all that progress. But yeah, there's kind of always something you can do, but this is our next big piece that we will end up doing next summer, I'm sure. But that is about it that I can think of to show you in our lovely chicken coop. And the girls love it. We think they're comfortable. Oh, we have Wise cams in here so we can check on the girls. So we have one inside and outside any time of day. Also recorded a few of them and put them on YouTube. So yeah. One more thought. The 55-gallon barrel, so we have 32 chickens. We fill it up about every 3 weeks. So, and in the winter we are going to be adding a heater to it, so that way the water doesn't freeze and we don't have to worry about freezing water in the middle of the winter for them. So we try to make everything as smooth and convenient and streamlined as we can, because the easier the better and the more likely we will succeed at it, right? There you have it, a tour of our chicken coop and run and roosting area. I hope that really gave you a great overview of the whole thing and our whole vision that's finally come together over the last few months of building. Our girls are happy in there. They love it. It's so nice and convenient right by our garden too, so that way when we have scraps or weeds that we pull out of there, we just put them right in here for our girls to eat off of, and they love it. They're happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm so glad I decided to go with a nice bright color for the outside to really emphasize the ladies here in our backyard. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe so we can see you next time. Bye!